Yo, what's up? It's your boy Bedo. We're gonna do something a little different today. We're talking sports, baby. We're talking Dallas Mavericks. It is July 1st. Free agency started this morning, 12 a.m. And as you would imagine, the Dallas Mavericks were out to get some big fishes once again. Mark Cuban and the boys hopped in the Cuban mobile and went out to New York to get the first meeting with your boy Hassan Muhammad Sabna Whiteside, whatever the fuck his name is. They were trying to get him away from the fucking Heat. But now, you know, he re-signed with them like 20 seconds after the fucking meeting. Not that much, but pretty fucking bad. Their second target was Mike Conley from the Grizzlies, who would have been great to have, but I knew from the fucking get-go. Because look, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers before free agency came out and said their desire was to stay with their current teams. But they wanted a max, and I think they wanted a fifth year, which no other team could fucking give them. So, the first fucking problem I have with it is, why do you go after guys who have already said they want to stay with their fucking team? You're trying to take them away from the team. We do it every fucking year. I don't know why, but Cuban has a fucking boner for that, I guess. Second, we were going to pay top dollar for these two guys. We're talking max contract. We're talking $98 million for 4 years for each of them. What the fuck? I barely even know who the fuck these guys are. Okay, well, anyways, that was the pipe dream this year. And guess what? It didn't fucking work. Who would have fucking thought the Mavericks were going to swing and miss again? But we did. And now we're here a day after free agency started, and we're kind of fucked. And it's floating around. Dirk Nowitzki, the great Dirk, is going to be out of here. And you can guess how I feel about that. What the fuck? The Mavericks without Dirk is like fucking Kim Kardashian without a fat ass. I don't know. It'll be fucking for a long time, since about 2005, 2004. And I just don't see it happening. I don't think there's any reason for him to do it. I mean, you won the championship. He says he wants to compete. And he said the only way he would leave is if we fucking tore down and try to start it from new, which we might have to fucking do, but I don't think he's going to leave. I think Dirk's too loyal, and he probably has a few years left. Why would you switch teams for 2 years just to fucking probably not even win a championship? All right, moving on. Chandler Parsons. How do I feel about this? Chandler Parsons just signed with the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies for like $92 million for 4 years, which is the max he wanted and the max the Mavs didn't want to give him. Do I blame the Mavs for not fucking wanting to give Chandler Parsons the max contract after 2 years of missing the playoff and blowing out your fucking knees? No, I don't blame him. Obviously, I feel like he wasn't worth that. But Chandler Parsons was the only thing other than Dirk we had of. Now, he left. He declined his last year to stay with the Mavs and went out to test free agency. I'm still fucking convinced that fucking Chandler Parsons is an actor playing a basketball player, because a lot of times out there he didn't fucking look like a basketball player, and the dude's fucking like a fucking, what is he, a model or something? I don't know. Anyways, good luck over there, Parsons. It was fun the 2 years. You did some good shit, but you couldn't stay fucking healthy, and you were out of shape a few times. So, good luck to you. Good fucking riddance. Hope you do good over there. Not really, because y'all are in the same fucking division, but whatever. Moving on. All right, this one's a little interesting. I don't know if you heard about this rumor, but Dwayne Wade from the Miami Heat is on the rumor mill linked to the Dallas Mavericks. He, for whatever reason, wants to get out of Miami. I guess he felt like he was disrespected. They offered him $10 million, and he wants at least 20. That's what he played for last year, I guess. But yeah, public enemy number one, 2006. I would never forget. Fuck you in 2006, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, now he's linked to us. That's fucking nuts. Would I like to have Dwayne Wade? Yes. Obviously, I fucking would. I think he could still score. I think he could still get his own shot. I think he's still an all-star in this fucking league, even though he's in his mid-30s, a little bit higher probably. But That again, I think he's just trying to make noise because he wants the Heat to make a move on his contract. He wants to get more money, and he's tired of waiting. So I don't think anything's gonna come out of that, but that would be pretty fucking cool. I'm sure the Mavericks are on the phone for that right now, trying to see if that is actually possible. Moving on. Swing your miss on both the big guys you wanted. Not a whole lot out there left, to be honest. I mean, if you want to, my ideas of our five starters, I say D Will. He's still out there. He hasn't really talked to nobody. Haven't really heard a whole lot of buzz about Deron Williams. I think he wants to be in Dallas. He said it before. I thought he had a good year for us. I thought he showed he had a lot more left in the tank, and dude wants to play for us, and that's fucking hard to find these days, I guess, Mark Cuban. So I say go sign fucking D Will. It's not gonna cost too much. Wesley Matthews still with us. Wesley Snipe him. My boy, here's a name I'm gonna throw out there. I want to put it out there in the atmosphere. Lance Stephenson. I know that's a name. You're like, what the fuck, Lance Stephenson? Yeah, Lance Stephenson used to play with the Pacers. Fucking blew in LeBron James' ear. Remember that? That shit was pretty funny. Yeah, Lance Stephenson has had a rough 4 years, fucking 3 years since then. Not sure, but he's fell off the map. I think he showed he has talent. He has some kind of talent in there. He's already showed it. He can defend. I think he could do some things with his offense too. Maybe he just needs the right coach, the right system. So I say, why not? It's not going to cost you a lot. It's a risk that if you take and you succeed, he's a young guy. I mean, it's good. He's a block for the future if it pans out. So go see what's up with Lance Stevenson. I would, if I was fucking head of fucking finding basketball players in Dallas. Obviously Dirk, re-sign him, give Dirk what he wants. Don't even fuck around. Whatever he wants, give it to him. Center wise, Zaza, I say he wants to be in Dallas. I think he had a good year with us. I don't think he can be a legit starter in the NBA these days, but off the bench, fucking why not? Zaza had some good times with us this year, and I say go get the man. Get the man some money. Get him on the team. Here's a name I want to throw out there. Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol, I know he's a little older, same age as Dirk, not really known for his defense. That's kind of what we need, but he could score, obviously, and he could rebound. And he's out there. He don't got a team. He don't got a home yet, so why not? Bling, bling, bling. Hit him on your cell phone. See what he says. Maybe he wants to fucking be a Maverick. Maybe. I mean, what else he got to fucking lose? Al Horford. I haven't heard too much about him in the Mavericks at all. I don't know if he's just not interested or the Mavs are just not interested, but he's one of those guys too. He could come be our center, not known for his defense, but can score the fucking ball and can rebound. This is what happens when you fucking fuck yourself. We don't have a whole lot of shit out there. Some other names we can maybe get for the bench, help the bench out. Jamal Crawford with LA Clippers. My boy Jamal Crawford, 6th man of the year. Dallas was one of the teams interested in him. I think we might have a meeting with him or a phone call at least. Off the bench, that'd be cool. Jamal fucking Crawford along with JJ Barea and my boy Devin Harris and my boy Justin Anderson. And go get Dwight Powell. Forgot about that. Dwight Powell, re-sign my man Dwight Powell. Bring him back. Boy wants to be a Mav. Boy's a fucking baller, so go get him. Young kid. We just drafted a center. I know that. AJ from Purdue. He's obviously a rookie, rough around the edges. Who knows what he may become? Fucking Whiteside, fucking 2 years ago, I never even fucking heard of him. And now look at him. He's making $140 million in 4 years, 5 years. And the Mavs had him as their number one target. So who knows what AJ from Purdue could do. Yeah, I think that's the new pipe dream. That's the new only way I think the Mavs can compete in the West. It's either that or fucking say fuck it and tell Dirk to go do what he wants to do, and he ends up with the Golden State Warriors or the fucking San Antonio Spurs or some other fucked up team. I say why fucking tank? Just see what happens. See if your rookies can step up. Dirk is going to compete. Dirk is going to do what Dirk does. Coach is going to do what Coach does. Wesley Snipem, I think, is going to have a lot better year. And who knows? 2016 free agency. Mavs swinging a fucking miss again. But they're still hoping this little Mexican's heart. So, thanks for tuning in. And good luck. Go Mavs. And God bless.